I'm gonna make some tiny little Spam Musubi earrings, so I'll need some rice. I started off by extruding some Cernit translucent clay into the smallest noodles that I could. Then I dusted them with some cornstarch and went to town chopping the noodles into little rice bits. The cornstarch helps the bits not stick to one another as you chop and work with the clay. If you don't add the cornstarch, the little bits will stick to one another and you won't be able to get the tiny little pieces you need for rice. I added a little more cornstarch and spread out all of the little pieces onto a tile to cure them. While they were curing, I cut out my shapes. These are the 1.5 centimeter size, and I'm going to make some 2 centimeter ones next. I made the rice out of 3 layers of clay using the thickest setting on my pasta machine. I wanted to give the Spam and nori a nice realistic texture, so I took a ball of foil and rolled it all over the clay to give it a crinkled sort of texture. I used thinner clay for the nori because I don't want it to look too thick when I wrap it around the musubi. Next, I coated my little rice chunk in some oven bake adhesive to make a nice sticky surface for the rice bits to adhere to. This part was the most fun because I got to get messy with it. I am just clumsily applying the cured rice pieces to the chunk. Anywhere the rice isn't coating well, I just added a little bit more bakeable adhesive and then the rice until I had a nice uniform looking rice slab. I added a little dot of bakeable adhesive to the rice and then sandwiched a little loop finding between the rice and Spam layers. Don't forget to make sure your embedded findings have a loop or a double kink on them so they don't pull out of your charm once they're cured. I'm gently stretching the nori as I wrap it around the musubi. I want it to look nice and thin and tight. It will probably overlap on the bottom. On this one, I left the overlap, and on the others that I made, I cut the excess clay off. Either one works. I applied a thin layer of Kato liquid clay because I wanted the Spam and the nori to look a little bit shiny once they're cured. I also wanted the Spam to look properly cooked, so I added a little chalk pastel with water. I dabbed it with my finger to blend it slightly, and I think it ended up looking like cooked Spam. Look at this cutie patootie little musubis. I love them so much.